from this man? Any questions on how to do this? Anybody sit down yet?
Yeah. No one sat down yet. Would someone like to? He could give you some tips.
Gotta give it a try.
Yeah, setting up, reading the news out of the teleprompter. Either of you like to do?
Come on, I'll give you on-the-spot
You
coaching.
won't really be on TV, but this is a rare opportunity.
Who runs the teleprompter?
Who runs the teleprompter? Teleprompter operator. I'll do it. I'll take over that role today.
Who wants to do it? Come on.
One of you. Then the other person will be me.
All right.
Awesome.
Come on, round of applause. Hey, all right.
What's your name?
Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Whitaker, that's a good TV name.
Yeah, it is.
With the news now, here's Whitaker.
Okay, Whitaker. So what I want you to do is you're going to look directly into the teleprompter. You see that white text? That's the script you're going to be reading. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, when I tell you to go, I want you to start reading it. Sound good? All right, and oh, well, it's a little a little fast, Andy.
They sabotage you, Whitaker. She's trying to ruin your career.
Obviously, I want your role, right? Okay, we'll do a take two. Sound good? All right, and go.
Students who graduated college in the
Throws of the, yeah.
Oh, that's tough scripting.
are still struggling to make it on their own. 2 years out of the college, half the graduate are relying on their parents or other family members for some sort of financial help, according to the research of the University of Arizona. Many graduates say that their financial situations have caused them to postpone certain life goals, like getting married, having children, or buying a home. For more on this and other stories, visit CNN.com. Reporting live from HLN, I'm Whitaker Coles.
Yeah. See, that's not hard, is it?
Yeah.
See? And you believe they pay me for that? Huh? They pay me for that. Come on, somebody else. Who's in? In here. What's your name? It's your big break.
Oh, my name is Keegan.
Keegan, welcome. Come on, sit down. So it's very simple. And you want to, like, if you ever do this, you know, you never know. You're walking around, someone might say, hey, come on, read some news for us. You want to kind of know what's, it's kind of tough to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you want to, like, so let's do it together. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan. With the news now, here's Keegan. Keegan, go ahead.
Students who graduated college in the throes of the recession are still struggling to make it on their own. 2 years out of college, half of graduates are relying on their parents or other family members for some sort of financial help. According to the research from the University of Arizona, many graduates say their financial situations have caused them to postpone certain life goals, like getting married, having children, or buying a home. For more on this and other stories, visit CNN.com. Reporting live from HLN, I'm Keegan Fitzgerald.
Nice. Huh? Don't take my job. Keegan.
Now, how often do you really have a thing to hold in your hand?
You always do.
You do?
Always?
Because in case that goes haywire, you can just look down at it. Now, me personally, and Shannon's one of our producers, and she's a writer too, I rarely read what is written, right? And
He's an ad-libber. Really?
because, and my goal is to know it, and if I know it, then I'm going to talk it more than read it, right? And I'm going to connect with you more. I may stumble a little bit, but I think that tells you I'm a human, you know, and I'm just talking like we're talking right now. You know, so you look at that story, what's that story really saying? You know, the gist of that story is students are staying at home more and they need mom and dad. So that's the way you'd really want to say it. If I walked up to you on the street, that's the way I'd tell you the story. So that's the feel that you want now, as opposed to reading that. And the goal is for Shannon as a writer to write it in my voice. How would Mike say this? Because you want to connect with the viewer. Mike's just talking to me. I'm allowing Mike in my living room. So you want me to be, if I'm comfortable, you're comfortable allowing me in. If you know I'm reading it, now we're disconnected, right? And you can go read it yourself now with the internet, you know, but you got to be like Keegan and Whitaker here, and you read it with feeling, and you're in. The next thing you know, you're like, okay, Keegan and Whitaker, they're good guys. I'll let them in my living room. We'll spend time together, right?
Yeah.
Good. Any questions before we go? Sorry to ambush your
Please.
Nice to have you come in. Go ahead.
As an anchor or announcer, do you learn standard English or tone or something like that?
We used to, in the sense of like you want to, it's become more informal though. You know, the feel now is more, Mike's just a guy. You know, he's not, here's the latest now in the news. You know, those days are kind of done. Where it's more like I was saying, student, hey, what's your name?
H.J. Kim.
AJ Kim.
Yeah.
So AJ, it'd be like me saying, hey, did you hear, AJ? Students now, they're graduating from college. They don't have nowhere to go. Most of them are staying at home with mom and dad. That's the way you'd say it now. As opposed to, can you roll that, please?
Sure.
Students who graduated college in the throes of the recession are still struggling to make it on their own. That's reading, right? You can tell I'm reading that. Does anybody talk like that? Would I walk up to you and say, the throes of recession? No, you wouldn't say that. Yeah, we've never used those. It's more, so to answer your question, yeah, there's formal training on, you gotta kind of be able to read a script and know it, the gist of it, so you can make it not sound reading. The goal is to read it, but make it not sound reading. And I try and cut through all of that by ad-libbing as much as I can.
Welcome. This isn't your desk. Don't you have another desk?
How are you?
Michael
Just earning a few extra bucks sitting here.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you. Mike Galanos.
Randy Ball, nice
Hey,
to meet
Randy,
you.
where are you from?
Colorado.
West. I love the West. I used to live in Reno.
Okay.
Welcome. Hi. We're stealing the show. Come on, make yourselves at home. Come sit down.
We're ambushing